It is April the 21st, and it's kind of a dull, little cool day in St. Catharines, Ontario. Um, it was really nice a couple of days ago, but not so great right now. Anyways, I wanted to bring you up to date on what's been happening in my life, and there have been a lot of things happening. And I'm sorry if my camera is a bit out of focus, but uh, I haven't adjusted it. Well, I tried to adjust it, but it didn't work out so well. Anyways, I turned 60 the other day on the 16th. Just getting my card to show you. So that's my card, or that's one of my cards. So it's official. I am 60 years old, 60. Anyways, I was given a surprise birthday party, which was really awesome. My husband put it on. He, sorry, I'm picking things up as I'm looking around. Sorry about that. Yeah, I had a wonderful surprise birthday party. I truly was surprised, and I was lucky that a lot of my family was able to make it, and some of them are coming from, you know, 4 or 5 hours away, so that's great. One of my sons was able to make it, the other one could not, and I understood why. But no, it was great. It was a great time. We still have a piece of cake, birthday cake, in the fridge, which I am dying to eat. But I promised my mother I would keep her that piece. She didn't think that the piece she got at the party was big enough. So that's okay. Hopefully she comes and gets it, or I give it to her like today or tomorrow or something. Anyway, so that went on. That's probably the most recent thing. I got back just a few days before my birthday party, 3 days actually, from Myrtle Beach. So I went with my some of my family, my mom and dad. They were part of it, and we had a great time. It was a little bit cool, but you know that time of year it's not unexpected. Although there were a couple of really nice warm days, but not too hot. And the nice thing about Myrtle Beach, well, if it's cold or cool, and there's always a breeze in Myrtle Beach, you really feel it. You feel the coolness. However, even on a nice warm day, because of the breeze, you're never really overheated to any great extent. So I'm a little careful about that because heat really does affect my MS. It never used to, but for the last, I don't know, maybe 10 years, it has. I I may have let you know or said before, I'm not sure, but I truly have had MS for 40 years. When I was at my neurologist's about 3 weeks ago, that's what she said. Well, because I was asking something about the MRI, I wasn't sure about it, and she said, "Well, you have had MS for 40 years," and I thought, I know that's a long time. So, and now I've told you I'm 60, so you know you know how old I was when it first got going. If the treatments, there were no treatments. Um, in 1986 or 7 or around then, I had a clinically isolated syndrome. I had optic neuritis. Now, if you have a clinically isolated syndrome, they will suggest to you that it may be a great idea to start on a disease modifying treatment. And what I said to her was that, the neurologist, I said, you know what, if that had been available when I had that isolated syndrome, because nothing else really happened then, so it wasn't bad, I would have been all over that. Instead of, waiting until many years have gone by, and then I went into one of the clinical studies, starting with Rebif in 1993. That really worked for me, and now, of course, I'm on TYSABRI, which is also keeping me relatively stable. I am aging, my MS is aging. I do have some other random things that have happened, and but I'm not having relapses anymore, which is great. So that is going to help me to maintain my level of MS without terrible, should, without catastrophic relapses that would really, could, again, put me in worse shape than I am. I'm still okay. I'm still walking. I'm functioning. I am slower. I am slower. There's no getting away from it. And I lose my balance more often. However, I would really like to do my own little clinical study to see how much of that is medication related, which I think I might have mentioned starting on before in my last video. So I have to kind of see where I am with that, and I'll do another video and let you know where that stands, or where I stand with the different medications that I take. The other thing that's happening right now, which is great, I've waited a while, but I am starting now at Shaver Hospital for rehabilitation. I mentioned to my doctor a year ago, I said, I am concerned about my gait and how I trip myself up by my either not picking up my feet, which I think is a more bad habit than anything, but my one foot, my right foot pronates in, which I think I mentioned in a video ages ago. It still happens. So yeah, so I'm up for 8 weeks of rehab at Shaver, and I will let you know how it goes. I have 7 more weeks. This was my first week, and I was having a lot of trouble getting. Well, first of all, I came home and I had a stack of mail like that, and also, just kind of getting my head around things again. So this week I was there, but I wasn't really exercising on top of that. This afternoon, I was going to go out with my poles, my Nordic poles, to go for a walk, but it looks kind of crummy out there, so I'm probably going to get on the treadmill. So anyways, I've been away. Things slip when you're away, so I got to get all back on track. So TYSABRI is going well for me. I'm in Shaver rehab. That's going to be very good. They're very nice up there, very professional, very knowledgeable. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. And I turned 60, so there you go. Somebody asked me the other day, well, when you turn 55 in Canada, for a lot of the stores, you get the seniors discount, which when I turned 55, it was like, yay, I get the seniors discount, which I have taken advantage of. So this person actually was a cousin. Well, what do you get when you turn 60? And I had to stop and think about it for a second, and I said, nothing, really. Just you turn 60. I know there are, I know I could potentially go on retirement benefit right now, but I'm not doing that yet. So I'm going to wait until I'm 65. So there you go. There's another birthday. I'm feeling good. I hope you are all doing well today, and I hope everything's going well for you. And if you're on any treatments, I hope that's going great. And, if you ever have any questions, I don't know everything, and I'm not a doctor, but I have been on different treatments, and there are different medications that I've dealt with over my last 40 years. So please ask me. I'm only here, or I'm always here. So yeah, send me a message, and maybe I can help, or maybe I can point you in the right direction, which is most likely what I would do. Since again, I am not a doctor. I'm not a professional in that sense. So, but anyways, hope you're doing well. Thanks a lot for watching. And I'm going to have to fix my camera because I see the focus is all off. But anyways, take care. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.